Joining me on the phone this morning for the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities is Marion Mayor Scott Schertzer. Scott, how you doing, my friend?
Doing great this morning. It's a little rainy out, but hey, we'll take some of that rain right now. It helps the farmers.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And Mayor, let's talk a little bit. Obviously, on November 6th, the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities has a levy on. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the impact that the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities has in a community. And one of the things is it's very, very important for folks here to support other folks in our community that might be different than us, because diversion and inclusion are critical points to make a good community. Don't you agree?
Well, absolutely I do, and that's what the Board of DD does right now. They take a look at those folks in our community that need that little extra help, and this levy will certainly support what they do out there. You know, Paul, I was a former public educator. I taught for 13 years at Elgin Junior High School, and the inclusion piece of this is also very important, is getting these folks that need that extra help back into society, into a regular classroom setting to prepare them for jobs that may be in their future.
Absolutely, and the economic impact of those jobs is huge. We've been talking during this series, Kroger, Rural King, Goodwill. Folks are able to get good, sustaining jobs, and that, of course, is a positive thing in our community.
Well, if the Board of DD is helping prepare these young folks for those types of jobs, we certainly have a niche for them here in this community. We hear all the time, when you're going to create some jobs in this community. We have more jobs available right now in this community than we're able to fill because our local businesses are doing so well right now. We're seeing expansion and retention programs and all those areas. And the Board of DD can prepare these folks for those jobs that you just spoke of, and that also is very important to the success of our community.
Well said. And something else that you know about, obviously these levy funds are put to really good use locally, but one of the things that we like about that is for every dollar of these levy funds, we get $1.50 of federal funds, and that's important. That's 150% money. You deal with that every day.
We do here in city government, and we see that as a really good investment. When you can invest $1 and get $1.50 in return, who wouldn't put their money in that market right there? And that's really what we're doing. We're asking voters to get out there and make that investment because it is a great investment to make in Marion, Ohio.
Absolutely. And I know that you're supporting the levy for a lot of reasons, a lot of which what you talked about, but it's just so important for us to get behind these people and continue to help, correct?
Well, you know, there are a lot of issues on the ballot this November, and I think it's important for your listeners to understand the importance of getting out there and casting your vote and cast a yes vote for the Board of DD in this levy.
Absolutely. Mayor Schertzer, I really appreciate your time today, and once again, we invite you to get more information about the Marion County Board of Developmental Disabilities and the levy by going to marioncountydd.org. You can also get plenty of information on Facebook and Instagram, and help support the levy and vote on November 6th.